welcome to WAC All Access. I'm here with Alexis Montgomery of Seattle U Women's Basketball, this year's preseason Player of the Year. Alexis, welcome to WAC All Access.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So as I mentioned, you're the preseason Player of the Year and the first Red Hawk to be so since 2013. What does this mean for you and also for your program?
I think personally it adds kind of more pressure for me during the year, and it just kind of shows that I need to step up as a leader and just make sure I am living up to that. And for my team, I think it adds kind of some type of pressure to us in general, but without them, I wouldn't have got this honor anyways.
So the preseason coaches polls are out, and you guys are ranked 3rd, which is interesting because last year you were ranked 7th and ended up finishing 2nd in the regular season, going on and making it to the final game of the WAC tournament. So in your opinion, do these preseason polls really matter that much?
To me, they really don't matter just because of what happened last year, but I know it's kind of a good guideline to go by. As far as having confidence throughout preseason and all of that, so just kind of knowing where we should be. But we hope to end up higher than 2nd. So, yeah.
So still reflecting on last year, as I said, you made it to that final game of the WAC tournament, and then you qualified for the WNIT for the first time in about 4 years. What did you and your team learn from that experience that you're able to carry over to this new season?
I think what we learned is that we have no reason not to make it to preseason every year. And for the girls that weren't here last year, it's kind of nice to be able to tell them, yeah, we made it. We expect to do the same thing this year.
So obviously last season was Coach Barcomb's first year as head coach at Seattle U. Do you see a huge difference in this preseason now that you're both acquainted with each other, the team and her, and kind of getting ready now that you all understand how the dynamic works there?
Yeah, when she came in, it was kind of hard just because she put in a new offense and all of that, so we were all kind of getting used to it collectively. But this year, obviously, there's some girls that have returned, so it's nice to be able to have that knowledge from last year and be able to the freshmen.
So of those returning girls, I know you are obviously a very large part and a very big leader of the team, but who else has really stepped up and helped you in that leadership role?
Yeah, we have Jacinta Beckley and Ashlyn Louie, and they're seniors as well, and we are all just focused on building a team bond and leading.
For you as a senior, this being your last year, what are your personal goals heading into this season?
Montgomery.
I think for me personally, it's just to be the best leader I can be, and then I think everything will come naturally if I can do that.
I know that Coach Barcombe had mentioned in the offseason that you were working on conditioning and your overall game, but was there something specific for you that you had in mind that you wanted to improve?
I think she pretty much hit those 2 points. I was working on conditioning because prior to last year I had not played in a year and a half. And even though last year went the way it did, I thought it was super important for me to be in even better shape. And this summer I really worked on my diet and just working on my cardio more. And for overall game, just my shot and certain things like that. So those are what I worked on this summer.
Looking ahead at your schedule this season, are there any games that you are anticipating more than others, either non-conference or conference matchups?
I think all of our games are super important, so I'm just excited to play the first one.
So I'm just going to keep it simple, straightforward question. Goals, team goals for this season?
I think our team goal is to win the WAC.
Pretty good goal there. That's a good one. So I understand that as a team you took a trip to Europe over the summer and you explored the Netherlands and France. Tell me a little bit about that trip.
Yeah, so we did a 7-day foreign tour, and I think it was really important just because we had so many new people coming in that we got the opportunity to kind of show off our skill sets and play together before we hit the floor for preseason. So it was super nice just to have 3 games behind us, and we came back knowing what we needed to work on, which was a benefit.
Kind of helped you get acquainted with each other and kind of get in the mindset before the real season gets started, right?
Yes.
Well, Alexis, thank you so much for joining me today, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.
This has been Alexis Montgomery of Seattle U Women's Basketball, the WAC Preseason Player of the Year, here on WAC All Access.